right, no wrong or right, running through the night, underneath the starlight.
So, humanap ka ng permanent na matitiran mo.
So, Mr. Chair, it would appear that this would be the second time that Mr. Attorney Roque has facilitated a meeting of which he claims he has no interest in. The first, I believe, would be the supposed meeting between Cassandra Ong and Chairman Altenco. Would you say that's a fair statement, Mr. Chair?
I arranged that meeting, but ito naman po, it was just a casual meeting. There was no particular purpose involved. It was just that I was in Pampanga. Matagal ko rin naman pong naging staff itong CR. So, I know that he was there because naghahanda nga siya mag-enroll. So, tinanong ko, nasaan ka? Oli ka, join us for lunch.
So, Mr.
Ganun
Chair,
lang po.
Coincidence seems to follow Mr. Roque. Mr. Chair, may I ask, the residence of the Mr. De La Serna, this is the same residence that was raided during the POAC raid sa Poro?
Isa po doon sa mga buildings, pero ang explanation po niya is hiwalay po yung tirahan doon sa lugar kung saan naroroon ang negosyo. So he was living doon sa area na puro living quarters lang po.
But it is within the compound, Mr. Chair.
Actually, hiwalay po siya eh. May dalawang gate eh. Isang gate papunta doon sa residence, isang gate papunta doon sa where the business is conducted. So, hindi ka makakapasok doon sa gate na where the business is conducted kung ikaw ay nandun lang sa accommodations.
It is not where the business is conducted. However, business documents were yielded from that raid. Is that correct, Mr. Chair?
Wala pong business document as far as Pogo is concerned dun sa raid na yon. Hindi ko po alam kung ano talaga ang nakuhang raid because I'm not involved in the motion to quash as far as Lucky South is concerned. No?
But Mr. Chair, I believe in another hearing that we've had, you claimed that the documents that were yielded from his residence in relation to you were from that residence, Mr. Chair. I believe they were bank documents and appointment papers?
Yes, these documents were personal documents to Mr. De La Serna. They had nothing to do with Pogo.
But they are not related to Pogo, but they are business documents, Mr. Chair. They are official. Appointment papers po siya, hindi ba?
Well, yung appointment paper po niya, yung siya initially appointed sa Malacanang, isa po yan dun sa nasa files niya.
I would say that's business po. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Chair?
Well,
let's
hindi na
put
po.
Pogo aside. Business papers po yun. Appointment po yun.
Well, government po appointment yan. It is more of memorabilia kasi ang appointment po niya every 6 months. And that was his first appointment. Hindi naman po permanent appointment yan. No? Every 6 months po nare-renew yung mga appointment ng mga staff ng classification ni R.
Are your banking documents also memorabilia, Mr. Chair?
No, but the banking documents were appended to a visa application because naimbitahan po ako ng Ukraine at meron pong gera sa Ukraine. Eh, nabago po ang mga plano. So, yung mga original na dapat kasama ko umatras. So, ang sabi ko, kung wala ka pang ginagawa, at sabi niya, wala pa naman, di pa naman siya nagsisimula, eh, samahan mo ako dito sa Ukraine. So, ura-urada po, we had to get a visa from the Polish embassy kasi doon po ang entry point to Ukraine. But the Ukraine government, being the sponsor, arranged our visa for Ukraine.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for that very long history of the appointment papers. Mr. Chair, so yung residence po niya in that compound, or you say it's separated by a gate or two, it is the same place that has been raided by PORA.
That was raided in
also the
Porac.
same office address that is subject of the 2 subleases between Whirlwind and Lucky South 99.
I am not sure po because from the news, I know it's 49 buildings. Plus, meron pang separate corporate office na parang hotel. No? So I am not sure if that's the same address.
But that address is the same subject of the ejectment case that you were handling. Is that correct, Mr. Chair?
Yes, but the ejectment case was on the basis of transfer certificate of title, not address, Mr. Chair.
So your supposed dealings with Whirlwind were discussing the same subject property. The sublease, at least based on our records, as you say, there are 49 buildings, but I think the area properly describes the same subject area. And this is also the place where Mr. De La Serna's residence was and where the raid yielded documents related to you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Mr. Chair, it's a 10-hectare property which consists of 49 buildings in addition to what used to be hotels, I believe, being used as offices, not just by Whirlwind but also by the lot owners, the crews.
Mr. Chair, akala ko po sabi po ninyo na di nyo alam kung kasama po ito sa
Alin
subject
po?
ng sublease, that particular building. Pero you mentioned
Ah,
now that
hindi po.
you confirm now that it is part of the 49 buildings.
No,
if the large 10-hectare...
Sinasabi niyo po na ang ejectment case po is involving the 10-hectare property, pero yung renade po, may mga buildings na hindi kasama dun sa lease apparently, no? And that's just basing on newspaper reports. Kasi pati po yung isang building doon na parang hotel, na parang bahay o office ni Mr. Ruperto Cruz. Di ko po alam kung nasama yun sa search.
Thank you for the clarification, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I'd like now to go to a question on Biancham. Actually, our colleagues here have questioned this exhaustively, and I'd just like to pick up bits and pieces which I think I have not been answered yet. Mr. Chair, Biancham was incorporated at what year po ba?
2015.
2015?
I think 2014,
2014.
and then the articles were amended 2015.
2014. So from the very first articles of incorporation, ano po yung setup po ng shareholdings nito?
It was intended to be a family corporation only. It was intended to be part of our estate planning. So doon namin lalagay yung mga assets na ma-acquire namin, and so that pag may mangyari sa amin, the corporation will continue to exist, and our children and their family members will only pay tax on the transfer of shares of stocks.
Understandable. Estate planning is a common legal practice, and it's been done by multiple families, not necessarily billionaires.
Yes,
But
Mr. Chair.
generally, in the estate planning stage that you've had for Biancham, it was a 50-50 arrangement, except for the nominal shares, the other three.
Yes, Mr. Chair. In the beginning, it was 50-50 before we decided to embark on land banking, in which case other family members got involved already.
However, Mr. Chair, within that same year, even before land banking, I suppose, kasi 2014 rin po, it was increased. Your particular shareholding was increased to 97%.
Well, yung 97% po, I don't remember because it is 2014 and 2015.
Feel the rhythm beat, moving to our feet in the city heat. Got no need to retreat. We go.